Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. Here we look at our Craftsman Truck Series results from Las Vegas. In the simulated race, Nick Sanchez got his first win of the Craftsman Truck Series season. Here at Vegas, Tyler Ankrum was second, Ryan Preece third, Lawless Allen an incredible fourth place finish, Stuart Friesen runs the top five, then Kyle Busch sixth, Daniel Dye, Connor Zilisch, Matt Crafton, and Stephen Parsons round out the top 10. Other notable drivers, Ty Majeski ends up in 11th, Grant Enfinger in 12th, Caden Honeycutt 14th. Tony Bradinger in 19th place, pretty decent finish for her, but a bit of a struggle bus. My AI brought home 23rd place. Lane Riggs struggled down in 25th. William Sawalich, Chase Purdy 28th, 29th, and Ben Rhodes, two-time truck champion, DNF'd in 31st. So Nick Sanchez gets the win in the Craftsman Truck Series race at Las Vegas. Now we're going to check out the updated playoff grid for the Craftsman trucks after this race here. So the update playoff grid, of course, Nick Sanchez joins Tanner Gray and Colby Howard, locked in the playoffs with wins. Also currently in the playoffs on points, you have Ryan Preece in the 25, Lawless Allen in the 33, Ty Majeski in the 98, Friesen in the 52, Ankrum in the 35, as well as Kyle Busch and myself. Currently, obviously this will change as you get different part-time trucks in there with Zilisch, Garcia, Jack Wood, Holmes, and Honey got the first couple below the cut line. So Sanchez wins at Vegas and the trucks, gets into the playoffs. Now we simulate the Xfinity race at Auto Club, where it was Sheldon Creed bringing home his first career Xfinity Series win. John Hunter Nemechek came home in second in that 19 car. Justin Allgaier in third. Cole Custer fourth. Raja Carruth with a great fifth place finish. Bailey Curry a career best sixth place finish. Noah Gragson seventh. Connor Zilisch eighth. AJ Allmendinger ninth. And Christian Eckes rounds out the top 10. Another good top 15 finish for Haley Deegan in 12th. Taylor Gray gets a good run in 11th. Jesse Love 13th. Carson Quaffle ends up in 14th. Retzloff in 15th. You got Ty Dillon, Sammy Smith just inside the top 20. RAI ends up bringing home 24th place at Auto Club. And see down the rest of the grid there. Another tough run there for Ryan Sieg in 29th to Benedetto 31st. Not the runs those guys were looking for, but Sheldon Creed gets the win at Auto Club over John Hunter Nemechek in the Xfinity Series. So I'm going to check the updated playoff standings for Xfinity, where, of course, Sheldon Creed now joins Carson Quaffle, myself, Sammy Smith, and Garrett Smithley as the 5 different winners this season. Heading into our next race, which will be at Sonoma Raceway Road Course. We might be racing on that one. So, of course, those are the 5 drivers currently in, but I don't know if Smithley will be able to hold the points, the top 20 in points to get in. Then you got the 19 car for JGR, that part-time effort there in 6th, and Gregson Carruth also currently pointing their way in the playoffs, as well as Justin Allgaier, Cole Custer, Connor Zilisch, and Jesse Love, with Allmendinger, Eckes, Brandon Jones, Parker Retzloff, and Taylor Gray being the first few guys below that playoff cut line. So Creed gets to win Auto Club. Next up for Xfinity at Sonoma. But first, we have our NASCAR Cup Series racing at Sonoma Raceway, where we will be ready to hopefully get one of our better runs of the season. We know we're a contender for the win here today. So for some of our stories of the race we're about to look at here for the Toyota Save Mart 350 here at Sonoma involve definitely some notable drivers. Kyle Larson today is not as fast as expected. He's going to be struggling on speed today, as well as SVG, one of the favorites. Larson and SVG, two of the favorites for this weekend, struggling with speed. Is not going to be good for them. And Eric Jones failed tech inspection. He'll have to start at the rear of the field. Bring back the number 99 Best Buy Chevrolet here for Sonoma, as we had a pretty solid qualifying effort. We'll be starting in 15th as we are green, and we are underway here in Sonoma, racing in wine country. Who is going to get the victory? 5 to go in stage 1. We're back here behind Chastain and Blaine. We already got aggressive setting into turn 1 underneath Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell. Big shot to the back of Austin Hill right there. We go off wide, almost go into the dirt. We save it, but lose a couple of spots there. Battling Christopher Bell now for 11th. There's Corey Heim up here in 10th, having a great start to this race, but we get physical to get underneath Corey Heim here. Use up Austin Hill. We go wide. We're both off of the sand sideways. We save it. Give Corey Heim a shot now to the corner, send him wide. We go on his outside lane, make that pass on Corey Heim. Now moving to 9th place here at Sonoma. Already a great start to this race, up 6 positions on the first lap. Now chasing down William Byron. He goes off into the sand again, being too aggressive, pushing on speed. Now we go underneath William Byron for 8th. We make that pass. Now we try to go underneath AJ Allmendinger for 7th, back in that number 13 car this weekend. One of the best road course races of the business. We do clear AJ with that beautiful move right there into 7th. Now try to chase down Ty Gibbs for 6th place here at Sonoma. Now we go very conservative in this corner. Allmendinger gets underneath us. We send it in. Give Ty Gibbs a shot here in the corner. Get physical. Force our way underneath Ty Gibbs. Move him out of the way. We are into 6th now at Sonoma. Try to chase down. How about Carson Hocevar running up in 5th right in front of us, as well as Chase Elliott. They got a bit of an issue through the corner. Gets me to close in. We push it too hard. hard, go way wide. Have to really adjust our lines through the corners, lose a lot of momentum right there, and they pull back away. But it's currently Chris Buescher leading the way at Sonoma, trying to win for RFK Racing, get back in the playoffs for the 3rd consecutive season here in the career mode. As now we go way wide off, coming to the hairpin. Ty Gibbs gets by as I overcooked the corner, so now we send it back conservative, and then we drive in deep in the corner to get underneath Ty Gibbs to get physical. We use him up here, take 6th place right back here at Sonoma, as Chris Buescher will lead the opening lap of racing in the Toyota Save Mart 350, and we are 6th here after 1 lap at Sonoma. Same one later, stage 2 to go in stage 1. Still in 6th hold William Byron. We go a little bit wide here. Here comes William Byron right to our inside through turn 2. To our inside, we get a little bit loose as Byron makes a pass on the outside. We drop down to 7th. Trying to get back around Byron for 6th. Buescher still leading. We fall in further back. And we send it here, hopping over the jump right there through that corner, landing it on all 4 wheels and getting back ahead of William Byron. What a move! And now we're side by side, making a little bit of contact going to the infield portion of this course. We clear Byron once again for 6th. Now try to drive here a little bit wide there on entry, pushing the limits. Now we try to reel it back in here through this long carousel corner ahead of William Byron. We got 3 seconds back to Christopher Bell, 3 seconds to Hocevar up ahead in 5th, having one of his best runs of his career so far, doing really well here. They try to hold off William Byron going into this turn here. We send it in too deep, go very, very wide, and Byron gets into us. He shoves us out of the way. There's big contact made by the 24. I'm not appreciating the way he just races, so we're sitting here on the curves. We make contact again here into the corner. Myself and William Byron really putting it all on the line in this battle. Now once again, Byron uses us up, pushes us out of the way, and I'm not happy with that at all, so I'm trying to get revenge on William Byron right now, so I do not like the way he's racing me. So go in this corner, we send it, get in the back of Byron a little bit. We push it a little bit wide, almost go into the sand. We do go in the sand. Now go in the hairpin corner, we give Byron a huge shunt, try to punt him out of the way here in the corner to take 6th back. Frustrated by the way we're racing each other. It gets physical, but we do get around William Byron and take 6th position back in this very physical fight for position here. Now on the last lap of stage 1 at Sonoma. Now layer that lap here through this first corner. We go a little bit too aggressive on the turn, go way loose wide. Byron gets back around us there through the corner. Now back in the corner, we send it in, get close to the bumper. Byron let him have that corner. Here comes Christopher Bell trying to steal 7th. He's found his way into this battle late in the stage. Now to this infield section of the course, coming up on the carousel corner here at Sonoma. We send it underneath William Byron, get loose, but we make it work. We set it up to get ahead of William Byron. We clear the 24 into this corner, make the pass back into 6th place here. Looks like Buescher's got the stage, but the top 5 are gone. They're 5 seconds ahead of us. I'm just trying to hang on to whatever positions I can. Still, our best run since Daytona after struggling in Atlanta, Vegas, and Phoenix. We are finally back at the front with here at Sonoma. Byron underneath us. Byron's going to make the pass as we go way wide through that corner. Now Byron back ahead through the S's as we hit the curbs, trying to get aggressive to close in on William here. Doing everything I got. We send underneath him here through the corner, the infield course. Coming the last couple of corners, we use up Byron, push him into the dirt right there. It is getting physical here at Sonoma. As now we make it to this corner, very conservative here, coming to the hairpin, the final corner of the stage. As Chris Buescher comes through to win stage 1 here at Sonoma. I slam on the brakes, try to keep it as low as I can. The hairpin did not allow Byron, but Byron gets underneath as we go too wide, and Byron takes 6th away at the last second. And we just lose that position and come home 7th in stage 1, still earning 4 stage points. But Buescher, your stage 1 winner, Reddick 2nd, Elliott, Busch, Hocevar the top 5. Then Byron, myself, Bell, Allmendinger, and Ty Gibbs, the top 10, earning stage points in this opening stage of racing. So Buescher dominates from the drop of the green. He gets the stage victory. And we drive our way up to 7th, losing that 6th spot right at the end. Now we're trying to work our way back up to the restart. We got some repairs, as well as 4 tires and fuel. So we restart here in 10th. Semi stage 2 on the outside of Allmendinger after work by Ty Gibbs and Hocevar. He got conservative on the braking, then sent it in, get into the back of Ty Gibbs right there. Now we go by him as well as Hocevar here, move our way up into 7th. Now trying to work by Christopher Bell and William Byron. 2 guys who raced there at the end of the stage. We set it 3 wide, get by both of them. Now we're right on the back bumper, Kyle Busch and Tyler Reddick trying to get up into the top 3 here. So into this corner, we send it in, trying to get it down to 2nd gear. The heading the infield portion of the course, Reddick and Kyle Busch are slow, so we send it all the way into the sand, going 3 wide for 3rd. What a move! And we get by both Busch and Reddick into 3rd. Now we got to chase down Chris Buescher and new race leader Chase Elliott in the 9, trying to reclaim his place as road course king. Field up there. We're still in 3rd, trying to hold off Tyler Reddick. We get way too aggressive. The 2nd last corner, almost going the tire barrier. We go so wide. Reddick goes right back by us. I have to reel it back in, and I absolutely send it into the hairpin underneath Tyler Reddick, completely slam into him, crushing both of our momentum, letting the top 2 drive away. Just, pushing it too hard there on my part. I probably shouldn't have sent it in there. That was way too early to be doing that kind of thing. being that desperate for third place on the racetrack. So 8 to go in stage 2. We get back in third ahead of Reddick and Bell. Now going this corner, super conservative once again on the braking, and Reddick sends it in. We make contact and around he goes. Reddick spins, and now Christopher Bell trying to turn us around. We manage to save it. We make big coming, we save it, completely avoid wreck. He's still in third. Here comes the 8 of Kyle Busch back there. So now we send it, the jump right here, going to the corner, go completely way off the course, but get it wound up going into this infield section of the course. And once again, maintain third and drive away. A few laps later, this tough corner that's going around here, heading to the final couple of corners. Byron gets into us, and Byron spins himself out off of our quarter panel right there into that corner. So we hold him off now in third. Now, Allmendinger, the next car behind us in fourth. So we go through the hairpin here, coming to the end of the stage. Allmendinger sends it in and just gets into us. And Allmendinger will take third right there as we battle him. But once we take third back from Allmendinger with that momentum coming down the start-finish line. Now on the 2 to go in stage 2, trying to hold off Allmendinger and Christopher Bell behind us to maintain third and get 8 stage points. Chase Elliott has a 15-second lead, 8 over Busch, and around goes Allmendinger. He spins off of our quarter panel as he got too aggressive in the entry of the corner as well. He wipes himself out. Now we try to hold off Christopher Bell here. I believe in the last episode we go a little bit wide. Can't get on the gas quite against Christopher Bell, and Bell shoots by him fourth. And once again, through the hairpin, we lose a 1 point there right at the end of the stage. Bell into third. We're fourth. Last stop of the stage down as we try to chase down Christopher Bell. So now we get aggressive with our entry to turn 1 here. And turn 2, the caution comes out, ending stage 1 prematurely. So Chase Elliott will get the stage win. Buescher second, Bell third, myself in fourth, and Kyle Busch rounds out the top 5. Followed by Allmendinger, Reddick, Hamlin, Briscoe, and Hocevar, the top 10 in stage 2 at Sonoma. So Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher seem to be the best cars all race long. Buescher won stage 1, Elliott takes stage 2. Who will win the race here in this final stage of racing? We are about to find out as we get the restart here. We restart here in 5th behind Bell and Busch here. 13 laps to go. We get that inside lane. We set underneath the 20 in the 8. Get very aggressive now right behind Elliott. Busch, we go too wide into Chris Buescher. He's spinning into Elliott. There go the leaders. Elliott and Busch off into the sand. We drop down to 4th, and now Kyle Busch has the lead. As we get back underway with 10 to go, it is Busch and Bell the front row. Myself and Hamlin now fighting for thirds. Now we get aggressive in the corner. Christopher Bell, a big shot going into turn 2 up the hill, send him wide. And now we go to Christopher Bell going for the lead for the first time today, trying to get win number 2 on the season. We know how scarce wins are going to be this season, how tough it's been at Vegas and Phoenix so far. So we get underneath Christopher Bell, we slide. Contact, we go way into the dirt, we save it. We get back to the corner, a deep entry, completely sent it in, use up the 20, and we have now taken the lead. Back here at Sonoma for the first time today. Now a few laps later, we're trying to hold off AJ Allmendinger for this lead. We go a little bit too wide through this corner, and Allmendinger to the lead. Christopher Bell now trying to take second away. Allmendinger trying to win for the winner race for the second consecutive season. Remember, we made the round of 8 last season. We sent it underneath the 13 of Allmendinger, push him wide here through the hairpin, and clear AJ for the race lead here at Sonoma as we continue to lead this race, fighting with everything we have to hold on to first place with just 6 laps to go. My correction. Now going to turn 1, Allmendinger sends it in underneath us once again. Through turn 2, Allmendinger on our outside. We're trying to keep it on the inside. We get a little bit loose right there, and Allmendinger takes the lead back. An incredible battle for the lead and for the win right now here at Sonoma with fuel. Also a question here late in the race because of the timing of that initial caution. Allmendinger goes wide. We use him up, set him in the sand. Here comes Christopher Bell. We give Christopher Bell a huge shot into the corner. He goes way off course. He's hopping the dunes in the sand right now as we take the lead back from Christopher Bell, who went way off course due to the contact we had made. Now into the hairpin. Later that lap, trying to hold off Christopher Bell once again. We go extra conservative on entry, but just on exit the corner, we get a little bit too tight. Slam the wall, and now Christopher Bell will take the lead back here at Sonoma. An incredible road course racer, has made the championship 4 last season, was one of our chief rivals in that race. So now 5 to go. Bell back in the lead, trying to win his way back in the playoffs. We are in second, trying to chase the 20 down. We get aggressive through turn 1 and 2. Get about a very strong way through the corner. Bell pulls away. He has more grip than we do. Now going to the little jump here. We've jumped it almost all day long. We're going to do it once again to get back in front. We send it, jump it, and slam the 20. Christopher Bell goes corner. Bell completely wipes out in front of us. Around goes Christopher Bell. He completely wipes out. We are in the lead. Hamlin second. We are now leading later in the race, and Hamlin takes the lead back, or he's trying to, as we go way wide going to turn 2. And Hamlin does move back in the lead, but we send it in, throw it in there, use him up. Hamlin's wide. Now here comes Allmendinger once again. Allmendinger back to the lead. We are on the inside. We are getting aggressive. We're slamming doors through the corner. I somehow clear him right there. Almost goes through the curb. A beautiful corner right there. Maintain the lead back from Allmendinger. Now later that lap in the hairpin. Trying to hold off Allmendinger and Hamlin. We push it way too wide right there. Now Allmendinger back to the lead, and Hamlin to our inside for a second, who we hold off. And now Allmendinger in the lead here at Sonoma with just 3 laps to go. Can he hang on to get the win here in a part-time effort for Colleague trying to win it? We are in second, trying to hold off Hamlin behind us. We are pushing it as hard as we can get. We hold off Hamlin right there. And we'll try to set our sights on the 13th Allmendinger. Getting aggressive here. Now we're completely yeet it over the jump once again. This time we slam the 13 enough where he gets sideways. Slows the momentum down. We give Allmendinger a huge shunt to the infield portion course. He goes wide and we get underneath him and we take the lead back from Allmendinger. Doing literally whatever possible we can do to get this lead back. Fighting him with everything we have in this vehicle. Now going through this tricky corner here, coming the final S's of the course. Allmendinger goes by to the, and we hold off Hamlin, but Allmendinger goes by once again. Now into the S's, we're trying to close back into Allmendinger, using the curbs to our advantage. Get a big run right there, send it underneath, give him a bump, use him up down the inside. It's all on the line. Myself and Allmendinger, an incredible battle for the win right now with Hamlin waiting in the wings. We send it in the second to last corner here, coming up on the hairpin. We managed to stay right on Allmendinger's quarter panel, side by side, slamming doors. Was so aggressive for the win. Now into the hairpin. We have struggled here all race long to get the right exit to the corner, and once again we struggle. Hamlin goes by the lead, and we hold off Allmendinger, but now Denny Hamlin takes advantage of us being too busy in our own business, as now Hamlin takes the lead with just 2 laps to go at Sonoma. Who is going to win it? Hamlin, myself, or Allmendinger? Hamlin with the advantage. We're going through here, turn 2. I'm really pushing everything I got. We almost wreck right there, going to the sand. A costly mistake. We lose second. Now here comes Chastain. Our teammate's in 4th, and he's right in this battle. Now we once again jump the jump, trying to gain time. We go way too wide, almost spin out, lose first, lose second, lose third. We're down to 4th. Here comes Reddick. We're all slamming into each other. We hold on to 4th. But we may have just choked the win away right there, being overly aggressive to get that time back. A crucial mistake. Now we send it by Chastain through the corner. We struggle all day. We get into him. He gets back underneath us where Chastain gets a position, but we get the momentum next to the corner. Now through the S's, we take 3rd place back, but still Hamlin in the lead. Allmendinger in second. Hamlin trying to win at Sonoma. And now we go wide here through this section, just pushing it too aggressively. Just so desperate trying to get back into position to win. Just so frustrated that we choked that away. We had it right in our hands. We fought everything. And now we sent Tyler Reddick wide coming up to the S's, and Allmendinger and Hamlin come down pit road. Caution! Caution out on the racetrack. We have overtime here at Sonoma. And with different pit strategies, we're going to restart all the way back in 30th. Because the Blaney and company up in the lead, guys who have already bidded, have stayed out on the racetrack to get the track position. I took 2 tires and fuel, and it still put me all the way back to 30th. And in turn 1, we send it right there by Allmendinger and Hamlin. Now we're ahead of the guys that we were fighting on equal tires. Now we're 17th, fighting SVG for 16th on this restart. We go by him. Go by the 43 of Eric Jones. Now we completely jumped the jump once again. Desperate to get all these positions back. We managed it. Don't hit anybody through that corner, so completely fine with me. We're in 11th. Now going by John Hunter Nemechek, trying to move into 10th here. We throw it to the inside of Larson and Gillen. Give Gillen a little bit of a bump here. And now we drive into 8th on the infield section of the course. Going with everything we've got to get these positions. Completely shunt Daniel Hemrick off in that corner. He wipes out. Around goes Hemrick. He spins. His day is over. And now, like that, we're into 6th, chasing down Harrison Burton for 5th here. And we get a huge run, get to the outside of Harrison. And now we're into the top 5. Can we charge up to take the lead? Is Chandler Smith leading this race as we completely send it underneath Sam Mayer, dump Ryan Blaney by accident. My apologies to the 12 team. But we are so aggressive going for the win right now. We slam doors with Sam Mayer into 3rd. Now it is just Chandler Smith in the 18 and Alex Bowman in the 48 who are in front of us trying to get their first win of the season. Remember, Bowman has not won in any of the season so far, but he made the playoffs last season. Chandler Smith looking for his first career win with his new full-time ride with JGR. We go to the second last corner. Bowman on the side, chance to go through. We go so wide, we nearly hit the tire barrier. Chandler Smith now pits. He doesn't have enough fuel. And now Bowman has the lead, going through the hairpin, coming to the white flag this time. We go super aggressive in the hairpin, go through that corner perfectly. As perfect as we can do it right there, pushing with everything we have. Now white flag, final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Sonoma. Can Alex Bowman hold on to win? We're back here in second later this lap trying to chase him down. We don't have the speed to get him, and we are going to fumble the win away. He's hit the wall to the last corner. The 48 now go through the hairpin for the final time, which we completely overcook, being so desperate to try to get it back. And Alex Bowman wins at Sonoma. He is back in the playoffs. We come home for a heartbreaking second place finish, and Allmendinger comes home 3rd. Christopher Bell 4th, and Kyle Busch rounds out your top 5. Reddick 6th, Hamlin ends up 7th, Zane Smith with a good run in 8th, Chastain 9th, and Byron rounds out the top 10 here at Sonoma. As we're so close, yet so far from win number 2. We're right there in the mix, If I just had a little bit more time on that restart to chase down Bowman, maybe we could have got him. Then Blaney ends up 11th. A good run for Carson Hocevar. Lots of stage points. 13th place finish. Great run for him. A much-needed 14th for Austin Cindric, who's last in points right now. SVG, Justin Haley, Cole Custer get top 20 finishes out of the day. Then the guys who really got screwed by that strategy and multiple things throughout the race. Buescher down in 23rd. Gibbs 24th. Chandler Smith 26th, who was leading coming to the white. Then you got Sam Mayer down in 27th. He had to pit, as did Burton in 28th. Kyle Larson ended up 33rd. Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski DNF'd in 39th and 40th. So not the runs they were looking for. But after all, Alex Bowman wins for Hendrick Motorsports at Sonoma. Makes his return to the playoffs. His first win in the last 3 seasons. So they get updated point standings. Blaney remains the points leader, but now by only just 7 over Christopher Bell. Byron is 3rd. We are 4th. And Ty Gibbs runs out the top 5 in points. Then Buescher, Bowman, Logano, Hamlin, and Chandler Smith, your current top 10 in points after 5 races. And then below them, you got Reddick, Allmendinger, Keselowski, Busch, Chastain, Larson were the current top 16 in the playoffs, with Austin Hill, Josh Berry, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Stenhouse being those first 4 guys below the playoff cut line. See the rest of the standings there. Chase Elliott trying to work his way back up through the point standings, currently 27th after that DNF. Did not help him at all. And even worse, Bubba Wallace, 34th. Nemechek, 37th. Cindric still in dead last in points. Guys who you expect to be doing better are completely awful right now. So Blaney leads the points after Sonoma with the Bowman win. Updated playoff grid, 5 races, 5 different winners. Ryan Blaney, myself. Now Alex Bowman joins the winners club. And then Logano and Keselowski, 3 Fords, 2 Chevys. Heading into Bristol next week. And they got Christopher Bell in 6th, who's comfortably in on points, as is William Byron and Ty Gibbs. Also with them, you have Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, Chandler Smith having a great start to the year, Tyler Reddick, Allmendinger in that part-time colleague effort, and then Kyle Busch, Ross Chastain, and Kyle Larson, with Austin Hill only out by 5, Berry out by 8, SVG out by 9, Stenhouse by 10, and Justin Haley out by 17. So until the next episode, we'll have Cup Series racing from Bristol. I hope you all have a good one.